Okay, hello. This is Collin from Sailing Vessel Freedom, and we are doing a solo sail to St. Joe's, Michigan, 62 nautical miles from Waukegan Harbor on Friday, November 6th. So we got really blessed with nice weather. Next 3 days, winds out of the south. So I'm going to take advantage of that. So here's where we are, just left. Setting sun. So it's a night crossing, and we've got our navionics here and at the helm so that I can stay protected in the Dodger if it gets too chilly, while keeping an eye on things both at the helm and here inside. Okay. So yeah, we're just getting on the way now. 12 hours, and steady as she goes. Gonna knock out the first 20, and then we see how we feel after that. 62 nautical miles. Giddy up. Okay, got a nice sunset going here. It's starting to get dark. It's time to put on the running lights. Running lights, jacket, PFD, and of course you gotta have jack lines on both sides. If I leave the cockpit, I'm trying not to leave the cockpit. I haven't put up the main yet. We're doing about 5.5 knots. So usually at night, if I put this up, it's gonna, or when I put it up, it's gonna be reefed. Better to put the reef in early. All right, trucking along here, heading towards St. Joe's. Got some warmer clothes on. Temperatures dropped out here, so still at it. Check in. Hopefully, I'll check in later. Hopefully, we see some good stars tonight, and don't run into any objects out here. Be back in a bit. so the boat and I made it in. We did it in under 12 hours, which is pretty good. And now I'm tied up on a wall here in St. Joe's. It's free anchorage if you have the Navionics app and you zoom in on the St. Joe's River. You'll see a green anchor sign that'll show you where you can tie up. But yeah, it was a really good sail, and I'm happy to be in St. Joe's, and it's pretty. But this is just the first half, still have to get back. Yeah, so let's take a walk around where we're moored. Okay. I'm easily distracted. Okay, there's our solar panel. There's no power here. I thought there was power in that thing right there. It actually has the plug-in for shore power, but it's locked. I was able to go around the door, but there's no power going to it, and you probably don't want to plug into a strange power source anyway on a public space, so you don't short out your boat. But here we are, Saturday morning. Pull up next to St. Joe's Sculpture Garden. This gorgeous tree has been snowing leaves all morning. Yeah, it's a great little spot. And the price is right. And then I've got a barge parked across from me. The Integrity. My boat's freedom. Freedom and integrity. I love it. Okay. So we're going to take a walk. And got some friends and my wife coming up later. So that should be fun. They're going to make the hour-and-a-half drive that took me 11 hours and change to get here. There you can see the bridge is swinging into position because a train is going to come by here shortly. It was open when I pulled in this morning. So they just sounded the alarm that a train's coming. Trains are coming. Yeah, it's chilly. Feels good though. Tea at the beach. Yep. It's an old Nickelodeon. How cool is this thing? All right, it's Sunday morning. We are heading back towards Waukegan from St. Joe's, Michigan. We left about 4 o'clock this morning. Winds are about 12 to 15. Waves are a foot or less. So again, this window of southerly winds is still very much wide open, and the weather's really mild for November. So taking full advantage of it. It's probably the last sail like this for the season. So I'm glad that we got a chance to get out here, put another 120 something miles in our logbook for 2020 sailing season. So this is what it's like. No land in sight anywhere. In the middle of the deep blue of Lake Michigan. Happy Sunday morning, folks. Thanks for tuning in again to the video. So a couple things that I was glad to work on is sailing solo and being able to go below and take a nap. So I would set little alarms for 10-20 minutes and then come up and check again. So that was good. That was a good routine to get into, trusting the boat and sail plan and being able to go below for some needed rest. And here we are, bright Sunday morning, heading back to Waukegan. All right, here it is. It's calibrated. You can see the spinning, and then it talks to the unit up top there. And they pretty much give you the information. 9 to 12 gusts, winds around the southwest, outside temperature, barometer, inside temperature. It's nice. It's more information, you know? And then you couple that, we've got an inside iPad nav station. I've got my screen in here for when I use this as an office. I put the screen up here and then put my sit here with my laptop or at the table. Yeah, so we're just cruising along here on a Sunday. Right. I sent my son a text message yesterday about where I was and what I was doing, and he said, send me some video of absolutely nothing around you, 360 degrees of just water. He asked me, he said, what do you do out there? Isn't it boring? I'm like, no, it's not boring at all. How's that boring? You can let all your, I don't want to say troubles, but your thoughts and all the craziness going on inland just rolls away with the wake. That's why we come out here, right? It's nothing so much worth doing as messing about in boats, I believe is the quote. There's always something to do. It's never boring. That's how I'd answer his question. Let your thoughts run with the waves and just live in the moment. It's so hard to do that inland. That's why we come out here.
The waters within 5 nautical miles ashore on Lake Michigan for the following: Winthrop Harbor to Wilmette Harbor, Illinois, Wilmette Harbor to Northerly Island, Illinois, and Northerly Island to Calumet Harbor, Illinois. Small craft advisory in effect from 10 a.m. this morning to 5 p.m. this afternoon. Today, south winds 10 to 15 knots, increasing to 20 to 25 knots in the late morning. Partly cloudy. Waves 1 to 3 feet, moving to 2 to 4 feet. Tonight, south winds 10 to 20 knots. Partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming mostly cloudy. Waves 1 to 3 feet. Monday, south winds 10 to 20 knots, increasing to 20 to 25 knots in the late morning with gusts to 30 knots.
I think we can handle it. You see the clouds just starting to come in, huh? So we'll probably reef that mainsail down if the wind increases, or when it does, we'll reef in the main and the jib. And for beginners, don't forget you've got your iron jenny in case you get uncomfortable, okay? All right, as predicted by Noah, the wind has started to pick up. So if it continues to rise, the wind, we're going to go ahead and reef in. Our sails make the sail area smaller. That way a little less pressure. We'll probably come off the breeze a little bit as well. Alright, we've got the motor going. We're motor sailing right now. The wind basically died down, so we never did have to put in that reef. So we've just got the jib and the main up. Light wind, so we're motoring, maintaining about 5.5, 6 knots to get back to Waukegan by 4 p.m. I did see the city of Chicago briefly through the mist or the clouds over there. So we're getting closer to home. Yeah, not a bad ride. Nice and flat. Knock on wood. Nothing scary yet. But it's been a good run. Right, we are 10 miles out from Waukegan. See the power plants in the distance, and just to port of that is Waukegan Harbor. Just a great sail watching the sun play on the surface of the water. Very beautiful. Okay, we are inside of the harbor. Beautiful sail. These clouds are probably going to bring some wind to push us right into the harbor. So my favorite, no hangover, Poseidon and the wind gods, thank you. And one for the skipper. Alright, we are back in harbor. Really, really nice solo trip. Gotta send a shout out to the boys at Scirocco. Huge inspiration, and I learned so much from sailing with those guys. You guys are awesome.